Good day, my esteemed viewers. You're welcome to another exciting episode on Dream Big and Think Bigger. I'm your host, Hilda Kede. On this show, we talk about how you can dream big, how you can bring your dreams and aspirations to reality. And of course, I'm not doing it on my own. I have a wonderful guest with me, a man that has dreamt, a man that has worked, a man that has suffered, and he has seen all the face of life. Like when I mean suffered, very, very well. So you're welcome, sir.
Thank you
But
for having me.
before we go into full introduction, I would like for us to go on a short commercial break. Please stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. You're welcome. Today with me in the studio, I have Honorable Ambassador Okorinama West. You're very welcome, sir.
Thank you
Thank
for
you. It's a
having me.
pleasure. So, sir, I would like for you to tell us where you grew up and what it was like growing up.
My name is Honorable Ambassador Okorinama West, aka Shaggy. I was born and brought up in a ghetto. As a little boy, I grew up with my grandmother when I was very small. I used to join my grandmother to all these markets they call Shoba, Ogbogoro markets, Alo, at that small tender age we used to go to all this Borokri area to fetch Premenko. The other is we buy Premenko, then we come to this area, we sell and buy carrot, plantain in form of bush market, take it back to the river. Far, far deep sea across the ocean. From here, sometimes we may even paddle boat from here to show to Nimbe just to end our living. With time, my grandmother now took us back to my hometown, which is Buguma, Asarito precisely, where we live. And as a young boy, she now registered me in school, which was St. Michael Primary School, Buguma. I started another life there. Life was not easy. By then, when I was going to my primary school, I now started selling some bitter leaf for my grandmother just to
Make us wait.
make a living. Sometimes I will from Buguma to Into to Apalama to Tema. Early as 4 o'clock in the mid-morning, I will come here from Buguma to Ito, Apalama to Tema to cut bitter leaf. Then when I come back, maybe coming back, I will use Okada to come back to Buguma City. When I come back, I will now chop the bitter leaf, bath, eat and go to school. Coming back from school, I will now go and hug the bitter leaf. Also, sometimes I will also hug garri, hug plantain, just those small business my grandmother used to do in life. I do help her. So it get a time I entered my secondary school in by JS1. One of my senior prefect, a labor prefect by then, asked me to climb mango tree, and he pointed a mango that I will pluck. If I do not pluck that mango, I should not come down. So it was a terrible time for me. So I was asking the senior, what if I pluck other mango? He said, no, even if you pluck other mango, you must pluck that mango. I said, okay. I climbed. I even plucked a mango that is even finer than that one. He said I should go up and pluck that one. On the process of going up, and the place is like in form of two-story building heights, I fell down from the mango tree. You know, by then my classmates, they were there. You know, when I fell, they were laughing. My waist shift, then immediately I do. So they were using it as a form of a joke, and they used to use it and crack joke that Okorinama West make it with that fear bear, you know. I will laugh. So they took me to our hospital, the general hospital in Buguma. By then my grandmother was not around, she was in Benin, where she went to see her daughter. Immediately she heard the thing, she ran back. You know, they admitted me. I was treated for like a month. Then later, I went back. We started going to school.
But was any punishment given to that senior that did that to you?
They did not even ask me any question, because the whole thing was go and treat him, go and treat him. You know, I don't know whether they punish him, but for that time they were telling the senior that he should go and treat me. So when growing up, I'm a kind of person that love playing even in the school. I'm very jovious. And my uniform, if I will come back, the white and white will even turn to black. So at that time, they were calling me dirty prefect. So it came to a time, you know, I now left KNC. I went to Stella Maris. Yeah, I started my SS1. Going to that place, life was very hard for me and my family. All this while I was with my grandmother, I never knew my mother. That my mother is from Akwa Ibom. They showed me my auntie, which is my grandmother's first daughter, that she is my mother. You know, and I was taking her like my mother. I never knew my mother until there was a day that something happened. You know, my grandmother was bitterly angry with the Dama auntie, because sometimes I will collect her thing and give to Dama auntie. So my grandmother got angry that why would this boy be collecting my things to give to you, and you are happy about it, and you don't want his mother to know him. You know, I peep and end the thing, and I say, is it that she's not my mother? You know, I now worry my grandmother that I want to know who is my mother. She said, don't worry that mine is your mother. I said, are you sure she's my mother? I really need to know my mother, because the thing has started lingering. Though my friends, they do not know that my mother is from Akwa Ibom, that this woman I'm claiming to be my mother is not my mother. So I now called her my auntie and asked her, who is my mother? Please, I really need to know my mother. She was telling me that she is my mother.
But do they have like a particular reason why they were not telling you the truth?
You know our Kalabari people, the way they do their things. Kalabari people don't normally regard our people from outside. If you marry the Kalabari person, they regard you as the Kalabari person. But when it must have gone to outside person, you know, all these people that they hear and come, they don't regard you, you know. They were hiding it until a good day they showed me my mother, that this is my mother, that she's from Akwa Ibom. I was very happy, and I said, this was my mother, no problem. Then I was asking my father, why is it that you have been hiding my mother from me? He said I should not worry that this is my mother. We started living life. I came to Port Harcourt. After I left my grandmother, I came to Port Harcourt. We are staying at Ujiki waterfront. where I started another life by going to Premenco, do some fishes, catch some fish in the river, go to sand to mold block for people, do some nursing job, also cut mud to fill land for people, to live a life. It was not easy, living in a single basha room with about 7 or 8 of us. It was a very terrible incident, but we thank God for today. At life may take it. I was still going to school. After I hustle, maybe if I go to school, immediately I'm back, I'll go to river. Sometimes I may not even go to school just because of let me hustle and sustain my family.
Yeah.
It's not only me, my elder ones and my younger ones. Sometimes we go to the river together. Anything we get now, we'll not share it. Now when we give to our mother, she will now go and buy tomatoes and pepper and go to the market, my own market, to sell. I will still go there and help her to sell, to still live the life. Sometimes I will go to river, sometimes I will take the tomatoes and pepper and hog from here to Timber to UST back gate. Sometimes I will also take it to town, because I will sell from here to town. Even my father is living with us, It got to a time, as you're getting older, you will be, having time to say, okay, mom say I want to leave you people to go and live on my own.
Yeah.
So in my SS2 already, my senior brother has left us to Ilishi Waterfront, where he also went there and got a room where he was staying. I went there and said, okay, mom, see, even if I'll be coming to help you, but let me go and stay with my brother, to see another lifestyle. And inside that room, did you know there will be about 26 or 27 boys that will be sleeping in one room?
For real?
For real, I'm telling you what happened. We even be
was it not suffocating?
It was like that, but that would be too. It's like that is how life takes it. So we will sleep. At the end of the day, when they break, everybody will go their own, go and hustle. When 9 comes, you will see a group of boys inside one room. We live our life until by the special grace of God, life was so seemed difficult, but I got my first son with my baby mama. I was 2005. We are living life, but at the end of the day, things was not going well. She left.
Okay. So I want to ask, what year was it very difficult for you? What year you say, I suffer as human being?
I suffer. My sister, let me say, I suffer from my childhood till 2016 is when I'm going to say God answered my prayer. It was 2016 when somebody saying they suffer till 2016.
So that was like you suffered from childhood till 2016.
2016 when God answered my prayer.
So in the process, while you were still trying to make ends meet, what kept you pushing? What made you believe that there'll be a better tomorrow?
One thing, I believe that I'll be a better person tomorrow. My mother has a dream. She called me and my elder ones and my younger ones that she has a dream, and the dream is like a Joseph dream that she has, that one day this your younger brother and this your senior brother will take care of all of us. By then one of my brother is pastor, is in UST by then. He was saying, me when they go school, I never fit make am. Na him when they go school again, na him go make am come take care of us. My mother said she has said it all, because I dropped out of school because because of my younger sister that is late. You know, when she came back and she wanted to start her university, there was nothing. I said, okay, instead of me to further my education, because my father family, they were saying there is nothing good that can come out from this family. So I said, okay, we need a graduate in the family. So I struggled to take care of that, my younger sister. In her final year, she died. But there is God, sha. We begin to struggle again. Struggle. By then, that my elder brother that was going to school, he gave up. He now went back to school again. Until by the special grace of God, we got him as a graduate, which God made them to shame that what they were saying.
That is not possible.
And that it's not possible that they are not God. So, like they say, we are still moving on. We move on to an extent that I got my wife, my lovely wife. You know, me that was an hustler that I love struggling. Not because of I met a woman that was have gotten little money by then. I became a lazy man that I cannot even go and look for money again. Just because of the woman will now finish a restaurant business, give me food, give me pocket money, go and buy me clothes, and be coming out as if I am, you know, one of those boys by then, but they never knew that it's woman packaging and all the rest. You know, I see myself as if I'm on top of the world. So one day she called me that, hey, did you think that I'll be giving you food forever? That you are supposed to stand up and go and look for food for me, not me be looking for food for you. Now why will you just be lazy? When I met you, you were struggling. That's why I like you. Now all of a sudden you're not doing anything. That was 2008. Now I met you, you're not doing anything. And you're expecting me to do all these things. That I will leave here, I will not date you again. I said, what did they bring all those talk about this girl? You be big girl, no need of me to do something. She said, no. That if you don't struggle, I will not date you. So you know when you are in love with somebody, and I say, okay, what kind of job did you want me to do? Now I cannot go back to those carrying of sand again in the river or mud. She said I should go and load motor and park. I said, I should go and load motor and park. She said, no, go. You have friends, they are loading motor and park there. And they kill them. I said, okay, let me go and try. She disturbed me. I said, okay, let me go and try. The first day I went and tried this thing, did you know that they taught my shit? You know, I load motor. The first person give me 50 naira. The next motor give me 100 naira. Now the next person that I loaded the motor give me money was giving me 20 naira. So I got angry. And when I was talking to him, he hold my shirt and he was dragging me. Then the shirt now turned. It was so terrible that he dragged me. I was driving the motor. I was holding the motor with one hand. I was even begging him, sorry, I don't want the money again. Drop me. So he now match brake small and dropped me. I would, and my shirt also turned. I went back to her. Is this the kind of job you want me to do? This one does not suit me. She said, you will go back. Are you the one buying the shirt? I'm the one buying the shirt. Go back again. I said, no, I will not go. For like 3 days, I did not go. She was doing face like I will not date you again and all the rest. So instead of problem, I went back again. I started struggling again. You know, I began to get used to the work. I would load from here to Aba. You know, I became a conductor, and when I load to Aba, I will come back again and still load back. At the end of the day, I will not get 3,000. She will say use 2,000 and drop back. I will bring down your 1,000. I prefer make a shop down your 1,000 than you need a bring anything. I'll give her that 1,000. She will now join it and buy food. We eat. You know, I begin to see that she was not doing me bad, that she was trying to direct me to live a good life. So, with time, and I say, now I cannot go back to that place again. age is coming, and some people that will know me will pass and say, maybe Shaggy that they load motor. You know,
Okay.
I begin to shame, you know. Then I now left the area. She said, if you have lived there, so how will we get money now? She was pregnant. So when she got pregnant, she said I should look for money. And now went back to fuel business. We have started using 25 liter to hog fuel to sell, to earn the living, you know.
We have to go on a short commercial break. Sorry. So, my esteemed viewers, thank you for staying tuned. And I know you're learning a lot from this conversation. Please stay tuned. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back. Thanks for staying tuned. We're still on Dream Big and Think Bigger. I hope you're here for the juicy gist because I'm learning a lot from it that we shouldn't give up no matter what we face in life. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
So, sir, you were saying you went back to fuel business.
Now I went back to fuel business where I started selling 25. I buy fuel from the tanker, 25 liter. Then I will now retail it. Maybe 5 liter, 10 liter to all these motor drivers. At the end of the day, maybe I'll get 500 naira. Then I'll still go back again and buy again. Maybe for the day, I'll get, before the day will run down, I'll get up to 5,000 naira. So someone now came to me and said, that is a place that you go and supply better way and make money. And said, where? He said, I will take you to timber where they are using a cubic boat to load cubic and corn. You will supply there that sometimes they do buy 6 buta, 8 buta. You can sell up to like, if they know you very well, you can sell up to 30 buta. And each of the buta you'll be having 1,500. When I heard that thing, my head blew up. And I said, but I don't have the capital to go to that extent. And that's okay, they should not worry, I'll go and meet my wife. And they should not worry. But then she was my girlfriend. And I went to her, she said she don't have that kind of money, I'm not a serious man. But I said, no, I'm serious. She now gave me 20,000 naira. I joined it with the little one I have. I went and I bought about 4 cans by then, 4 or 5. I went and supplied. Sure, immediately I have 6. The 4 is about 115, 6,000 naira. So this kind of quick money day. Okay, I can put to my head there. So the people now, this one is telling people because the next person will tell the next person. Instead of the other one will be selling to get 2,500. Why me I'm be telling you to get 1,500? They will not so go call Shaggy, make Shaggy supply, you go bring that quick and you now for instance I will be selling 6,500 when I buy 5,000 naira. You go sell it sharp, bring them. I will now rush down and buy another one and come. So people now began to know me. And I go back again. The people that will be selling me, I must have buy for truck. Because of the trust they have gotten for me, that I can go back and if I sell and I will bring the money for them, they started giving me. Sometimes in a day I can supply up to like 30 bullets. When I begin to see the gain, I say, oh, now so it be. I was telling my wife now you cannot call me a lazy man or that you are giving up like I cannot do this business. She started smiling. So a day comes where as myself I need to join these people now. If you can't beat them, you join them because they have their union. I will be buying from them to be selling. Buy and not their union member. Say if I join this their union, definitely I will be buying direct. Instead of having 1.5, I will be having 2.5, 3.5 or so. That's okay. Let me join their union. They refuse to take me.
Right.
They say they don't want to take me as their customer. I should be continue to buy the way I am. I said, okay. You know, a time come, one of them, the now our current vice, say no, that since other people are bringing their people that they will join this union, that just because of he respected me and he liked me, say he will pay for me to join the union. And by then to join the union is just 5,000 naira. But today now to join the union is 2 million naira. So the guy now paid the money and said he has his own candidate. By then he was the treasurer of the union, he has his own candidate. He did not tell them that I'm his candidate. So all of them were bringing their people. So he called me now, so there is meeting, I should come now. He has paid for my home. Immediately when they saw me, they said, why you go pay for this guy, make him come? Why you go collect money, make him join the union? He said, I should not talk to them. They put down his name is Okorinama West. I want you to put down his name. You know, they were dragging at the end of the day, they don't have choice. They say, if you did not collect him, then these your people too will not join the union. So if you can't beat them, you join them, they now collected me. Today they are even happy for them to make me their member of the union because I'm now very useful to them. By the special grace of God, I joined the union. I started living my life, you know, by going, selling, and all of a sudden I begin to buy direct from company to load and sell to filling station owners. Today, by the special grace of God, I'm a big boy on my own. I have my own filling station. I have my drugs. I have different kind of business I'm doing. I'm living a large life. That is why I need to advise the people that they should not give up on life, no matter how life comes.
Okay. So, like, you ever wanted to ask who was there for you when the chips were down in life, but you've already told us from this things you've been saying, your wife has been there. And so
my mother was also
your mom was also there. So what advice will you give to the younger generations?
I would tell them for them not to give up in life, because destiny, one thing I believe in life, that destiny can be delayed but it can never change. When it comes, you like make the devil have 7 horns, he cannot stop it. You don't see yourself as if all hope is lost. Sometimes I see people that go and hang themselves because they don't have money, they hang themselves to kill themselves. I see them like foolish people. Sometimes challenge God as a man. When my mother had that dream that when she told me, my wife went to a church and they also tell her that this man will be a great man, don't leave him. This man will buy you car, he will buy you houses. You know, my wife was doubting that thing, but later on today now, she said, oh, truly, revelation they hide. This one they hide. So I will advise them not to give up in life. That in everything in life, in everything in life, God opened my eyes to see my destiny. God, I pray that I should see what will make me to make it. You know, sometimes we don't know what will make us to make money. I was thinking that it was stubbornness that would make me to get money. But when I began to keep my head down, I now knew that it's not all about stubbornness. If you learn a business and you begin to focus on it, because as I am, I love my business. I always want to focus on this thing. So as a youth, if you want to make it in life, ask God that show me what I will do. Did you know that with paper like this, if it is your destiny that this paper is what you're going to make it, you will make it. But sometimes if you don't actualize on it, it will not come to pass. So I will advise them to always ask God to show them what will make them to be in life. And when you must have gotten to that stage that you know that this is what will make it in life, don't look back. Focus on that thing. God will make it to be what you will be.
So we also noticed that your birthday is very close, and we heard about the medical outreach you're giving to our society, Kalabari. We want you to talk about it. What happened? Why do you want to give back to the society? No, most big men don't actually give back. A lot of big men don't actually give back.
I was even waiting for you to ask me this question, so I will give you a direct answer to it. You know, one thing in life, God give my mother this dream that will make it in life. In other way around, to God also give you a vision that you will feed your that is your village, you will feed Nigeria, no, you will feed your state, you will feed Nigeria, then you will feed the nation. And I asked myself, how can I be able to do it? By then I was not having. How can I be able to do it? You know, I was asking myself, how can I be able to do it when I don't have the money? When I begin to have the money and I am spending money, I don't know where my money is going to. And I ask God, you go give me this money then. And then if he use this money well. You know, sometimes I will sit down with my wife, we will just lavish money without no investment. You know, I was asking myself, why is it like this? Then I now sleep over it and ask God to show me. And that's why I told you that you will feed your people and you will take care of your people. You are not doing it. You know, it comes to a time God now tried me that my son, in a dream, that was a fateful afternoon I can never forget. And by then I was having only 150,000 naira in my account. You know, though we are well, I am not investing the money well, but I do invest. But I was in the house by then. Then I have this dream that somebody will come in the dream. He will have a challenge of money, and it's exactly that money that is in my account. 50,600 or so that is in my account, and the person will come for a challenge for 50,000 naira. That I should give the person the money. You know, when I want to ask the person, why would I give the person that my last card? I woke up from the sleep. So my wife came inside the room and was asking me, where to want eat now? I said, food day now. She said, this food is just only food that we eat today. After today, no food. And I told her I was having only 50,000 naira in my account. She said I should give her the money, let her go and buy food stuff. I said, okay, I've heard you. So it was not long. She came back again and said, I should give her the money. I said, cool down, I'll give you the money. You know, by then my spirit self never knew, was not even telling me that I have a dream that somebody will come. I said, cool down, I'll give you the money. On the process of me talking to her, I'll give her the money. Somebody knocked at my gate. I went down. And I see the person said, he has a big problem. So I went. Then he knew that I'm inside, that's why he came. And I said, okay. So what's the problem? He said he has a car issue, that they impounded the car and they spoiled the car. But it's just roughly 50,000 naira that he need. And I watched at him. By then, my spirit did not even go to the dream. Sir, 50,000 naira, I don't have that kind of money. He said I should help him that is really in need. And God will bless me, and God will also bless you too. You know, but I'm not having. The man I've already left, I'm going inside. Once really not say, they forget dream where you get. And I rush out and call the guy. And by then, people were owing me money, close to like 3 or 4 million naira. I was expecting the money to come, but the money is not even coming. You know, when God has asked you to do something and you're not doing it, you'll be allowing you'll be getting what you want, but with time, it will just seize it for you not to understand the way of the life, you know. I call him back and say, come. Immediately, I remember the dream. and I transfer the money to him. Behold, when I transfer the money to him, I get to up to my room. My wife came and she give her the money. I said, the money I don't carry give person. Woman, you know your problem. She started making problem. I look the nearest place, I ran out from the house. I went to my friend's area. I was sitting down with my friends, we were discussing. I said, oh boy, I don't enter. I know money, people when they owe me money, then they give me. By then I was not even having any investment. You know? So it was only that my business, if it did not go well, if there is nobody to fund it back, no way. Because of all the supply I did. Then, when I was talking with my friend, before I knew I have a lot of 2 million naira, I said, what? 2 million naira. This same person I'll be begging to send me this money for complete 4 months. He refused to send me this money. Oh boy. And I asked him, oh boy, more they drink. He said, what did they drink? You they complain of money. I say, you don't understand. A miracle will happen. You don't understand. Say, miracle, I say, I just get a lot here. So person when they hope me, when no green pay me. We as supply something, we go supply LMO. He said, that money don't come. Oh boy. We begin to drink. So I later left them. I went to the house. And when immediately I went to the house, she said, you should give me the money. Or you go back to that place. That's how much she need. Small 50,000, I'm giving you 100,000 naira. She started laughing that I want to joke with her. I said, tell me I will transfer money for you. When I transfer the money, she said, I come. I said, I wanted to tell you the dream I have, but the way you were ranting, I decided to leave the house. So the blessing has come that I need to start to give to people. Because I have this call for so many years, I've not made it to know. But I'm hiding it, so I need to start to give to people. So the spirit now come in me. It's not an easy task, so don't look these people that are having that they cannot give.